Hey, so my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I'm going to really talk to you about, of course, Aqua Bags, and of course, not necessarily what they are. Obviously, you know that they are a weight because obviously you probably have one because you're here to see how to set it up. And today we're going to be setting up this Aqua Ball. This Aqua Bag. I have not set this up yet. This is the first time ever trying to set one of these things up, and I thought, hey, why not have you come with me along with this journey? So first off, what you need is of course a hose. It's going to come with an air pumper thing, and then you're going to need of course food dye, and you don't necessarily need to have that, but it is something that makes it look cooler. And hopefully it doesn't fall. And then you're going to also get this thing that apparently just pops in to the top here. You screw it in, and that will allow water to get into the bag. So this is kind of interesting. Now, the issue that I might have, and you might have as well, depending on how your hose is set up, is I have one of these quick release valves, which I need to have basically a hose on here or else it's not going to work. This thing is supposed to just allow you to fill it up with just using the hose itself. So this is going to be an interesting process. Let's see if I can make this thing fill up with using a hose. So far so good. It's working. It's not splashing anywhere just as of yet. And how we're going to fill this up is probably about halfway full, and it's there. Ooh, spray. See how wet I can get. So far so good though. It's only leaking just a little bit, but it's because I'm using a nozzle and not just the actual hose itself. You can essentially just attach the hose, and that's basically, this one has things that I can actually just screw on a regular hose to, but I don't have that option. So I'm just gonna get myself soaking wet and go from there and hope for the best. There's a reason why I'm not wearing shoes. So I'm gonna fill this up probably around halfway. I think that'll be a good area to start. The nice thing with an Aqua Bag versus a sand bag is, of course, you're going to be able to really adjust how much weight you have in here. So far we're getting there anyways. Let's see, we're at about just under 10 kilograms. Well, I'm going to try and get it to 10 kilograms. That'll be roughly about halfway filled. And so far this is working better than I thought. And then once you get to the desired amount, what you're supposed to be able to do, let's see, that's about halfway filled. It's at 10. You're going to then get this guy, and apparently all this does is fit into here onto this end, and then all you have to do is just pump the rest so that it fills up with air, and then you get it basically to the desired amount of air that you would like. Now I've got food dye, so what we're going to do, obviously when I pull this off it's going to deflate slightly, which is fine. I just wanted to sort of fill up a little bit of air in there anyways. Now we're going to fill up some of the dye. Now I have no idea how much dye we're supposed to use. However, this is just going to be an experiment. See how much I can get in there. There we go. Now it's starting to go through. So I've used about 2/3 of this dye bottle. Not much dye has gone through, so we're going to very lightly put water into this and then rinse it through. So if you wanted to put dye in it, that's how you would do it. So it's about a little bit past halfway full, which is fine. It doesn't have to be necessarily exact. And then, oh yeah, we need to fill it up with, of course, the air again. We want to make sure that there is a full amount of air. And then a little bit of a tip that I've read online is to, instead of pulling this off and then capping it, just twist it off. We want to have it so that it's somewhat hard. Not too sure how much pressure we're supposed to have exactly, and it doesn't say. However, it seems like there's a little bit of give, which is okay. We want to have a little bit of give, but we also want it to be hard. So maybe 1 or 2 more pumps, and then twist her off. and it's deflated. So I guess this one, because it's not the more expensive one, you might have to try it a few times before it actually, before you actually get it to work. It seems like the actual latch inside that keeps all the liquid and air inside seems to lock open. So we'll try pumping up again. There we go. That time it worked. And then what you want to do is to have this cap right here, and it will apparently twist on and keep all of the liquids inside between. It's basically like a double latch system, it seems like. And as we can see, we've got the blue water inside, and some of the basic exercises is just literally holding it and feeling the weight. And then you have two different handles. You got this one, and then the idea is for you to be more of a stabilized workout. So you can go and push up and try to keep the water level and different things like that. Obviously, I'm going to be bringing you more videos of this amazing device. I like sandbags before. This is just gives you more, basically, more ability for your muscles to grow. Different muscles that the sandbags normally would be working on, the stabilization muscles, stabilizer muscles, things like that. And apparently this is really good. So stay tuned. I hope that you've enjoyed today's video. I hope that this video helps you set up your Aqua Bag, and I'll see you guys again next time.